I've spent years watching old Hollywood comedies, and one lesson keeps returning to me. Sometimes the funniest faces carried the heaviest private burdens. When I revisited the story of Curly Howard, I realized the laughter of the Three Stooges hid a far more human struggle. What I discovered changed how I see those classic films forever. A brother named Jerome. Before he was Curly, Jerome Lester Horwitz grew up in Brooklyn, the youngest son in a busy immigrant family. His brothers Mo Howard and Shemp Howard were already performers, and Jerome often watched from the sidelines. A childhood gun accident damaged his foot, leaving him with a slight awkward walk that later became part of his comedy. Rise of Curly. When Shemp left the act, Mo suggested his younger brother as a replacement. Jerome shaved his thick hair, dropped his mustache, and the character Curly Howard was born. His wild sound, spinning falls, and phrases like "nuck nuck nuck" quickly made him the breakout star of the trio. Hidden pressure behind the laughter. Success brought money and fame, but friends noticed Curly struggled privately. He felt insecure about his bald appearance and often covered his head in public. Heavy drinking, constant travel, and unstable relationships slowly took a toll on his health long before audiences saw any warning signs. The health crisis. By the mid-1940s, doctors diagnosed Curly with severe hypertension and other serious medical problems. The slapstick style that made the Stooges famous also meant repeated falls and head impacts. In 1946, during the short film Half-Wits Holiday, he suffered a devastating stroke that ended his performing career. The heartbreaking truth. Many fans once believed Curly's story was simply bad luck. But looking back today, historians see a combination of factors: relentless touring, physical comedy, personal stress, and untreated health conditions. After his stroke, his brother Shemp returned to the team while Curly spent his final years in medical care. He died in 1952 at only 48 years old. For me, the real mystery is not why Curly fell ill, but how much joy he gave the world while carrying so much pain. Every time I watch those old shorts, I'm reminded that behind every legendary laugh there was a very real human being. And that truth makes his legacy both beautiful and deeply heartbreaking for anyone who still loves classic comedy today. Viewers everywhere,